The Sound.
The sound of Cambridgeshire.
With everything you need to start your day.
BBC Radio Cambridgeshire.
Just a couple of minutes to go until your news from Hannah at 8 o'clock. And the finalists for our BBC Radio Cambridgeshire Make a Difference Awards have been chosen. Up the Garden Bath in Peterborough are nominated in the green category. They've gone the extra mile to recycle and look after the environment and teach others how to do the same. Our reporter Dave Webster's been to meet one of the founders, Dave Poulton.
Standing slap bang in the middle of Peterborough Central Park, a willow with wind whistling through its branches and its leaves, and dotted all the way round, some planters looking splendid. But these are no ordinary planters. They may look wooden from the outside. Dave Poulton is from Up the Garden Bath. Congratulations, Dave. You are a finalist in the green category for the Make a Difference Awards.
Thank you. Humbled to be a finalist. We started this project 4 years ago in our back garden at probably the worst time to launch any sort of business during COVID. And here we are 4 years later. We've installed over 70 of our upcycled bathtub planters around the city, delivered our educational workshop to just over 17,500 people. And yeah, these 7 baths here in Central Park has been one of our proudest moments.
If you just go, you can smell the difference that these planters make. If you look, there's a tiny little bumblebee. It's not just people that you're making a difference to, it's also the environment.
Well, yeah, these baths are designed to be pollinator parks, stop-off points where wildlife can refuel, stock up. Not only does it beautify the city, but it also has a ginormous impact on wildlife.
Why did you start Up the Garden Bath?
I was finding it hard to get back into employment after a short period of ill health. I didn't want to just sit about, I wanted to contribute. My wife saw something on Google. She asked me to upcycle a bathtub, which I did in our back garden. We used it to grow herbs that we used in our cooking, and then the idea just slowly evolved.
But these don't look like baths, these just look like planters.
Yeah, well, we get different types of baths. The metal ones we do not bother to clad, and we make them look like giant insects, like bees and butterflies. The more modern fiberglass baths, we clad it with wood that would normally end up in landfill. It beautifies the bath. It hides the fact that it is a bath, and obviously we're in a Victorian park in Peterborough. The last thing I think they wanted was just baths dotted around. They're at a height that are accessible for children and the disabled, and yeah, they really brighten up the city.
You must be very proud what you've achieved with these planters and the other 60 or so around the city.
It's deeper than just making a planter. Bathtubs have been used on allotments for decades. We do it a little bit differently. We use our planters to educate people about recycling techniques, wildlife preservation, like I said, but more importantly, growing your own food. We believe that's a life skill everyone should have, to know where your food comes from. And we work with the community to bring them together. Social cohesion is one of the pillars of Up the Garden Bath. We're stronger together. Collaboration is king, and I'd like to think we are the king of collaboration. So yeah, that's what we do.
Well, congratulations. You are a finalist in the green category. You must be very proud. You must be pleased as punch.
I'm over the moon. It's not just me, though. This is a group effort. We could not do what we do without Kez, the co-founder, who can't be here today. She's my rock. And all the volunteers that get involved. Local businesses that come and help us as part of their CSR programs. Someone said the other day we're more of a movement, and we're just bringing people together who are like-minded, and we want to achieve the same thing. So we're going to transform this city bit by bit.
That's the wonderful Dave Poulton from Up the Garden Bath in Peterborough, finalists in the green category for this year's BBC Radio Cambridgeshire Make a Difference Awards.
From the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker,
Play BBC Radio Cambridgeshire.
and on your radio.
The sound of Cambridgeshire is
BBC Radio Cambridgeshire.
Unity brings opportunities to local small businesses, artists, makers and crafts. So thank you, Kez and Dave, I'm Up the Garden Bath. They put the unity in our community.